New arrivals this week, the 1936 Dodge pickup, satin black over red. This is chopped and channeled. This thing is so cool looking. It's got the 270 cubic inch Red Ram Hemi V8, turbo hydromatic 350 automatic tranny, and with a 4.8-inch axle on it. And it was in that magazine Custom Classic truck. Just a wonderful, wonderful car that's got such a cool, unique look and identity from the 30s that you just immediately gravitate towards it. It's a fantastic truck. Also, the 1956 Nash Metropolitan Series 3 convertible, sky blue and snowberry white over black and white, 59,570 actual miles, 1,197 cc inline 4 with a 3-speed manual transmission. And it's very eclectic, this little car. You see them, and a lot of people see them and don't really know what they are or much about them, but they're very desirable. They're affordable, and you certainly won't go unnoticed at the local car show. You pull up in one, because there's really nothing else like it that you see out there. So, other new arrival, the 1967 Jaguar XKE Series 1 Roadster, Warwick gray over navy blue. Very nicely restored car. I mean, these are just beautiful cars.
Yeah.
They're just so elegant. Very desirable. It's got the 4.2-liter double overhead cam inline 6-cylinder, 4-speed manual transmission. It's got that unmistakable Jaguar styling. You see it and you know exactly what it is the minute you see it. Unlike the Jaguar C-Type that we were talking about, where people see it and didn't really know what it was because they weren't as iconic, they weren't as prevalent in the United States.
Right.
So how about this one is a great car, the 1937 Cadillac Series 60 Sport Coupe, Sudan blue over saddle, stunning resto mod build. It's got the big 454 cubic inch V8, daddy, Ford 9-inch heat and air. This is the coolest looking car you'll ever see, and it's got all the modern conveniences and then the modern power. Relatively speaking, modern. I don't remember the last year for a 454 from General Motors would have been, but probably 1974 or 5 in a truck or something would have been the last. I think the Corvette in 75 you could get a 454 in it, and that was probably about the last year for that.
So modern conveniences like?
Oh, like, power brakes and heat and air.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
And a modern transmission, and hopefully a little more reliable when you're heading down the highway or cruising around the neighborhood or whatever you happen to be doing.
Okay.
So, the 1964 next in line, the 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS. Tell you what, these 1964s are really coming on strong as of late. They really seem to be more and more popular than they've ever been, and they've always been a popular car. But they just seem to be getting more and more activity. This one's maroon metallic over black, 38,000 actual miles. And I had somebody ask me the other day about original miles, and I don't buy any of those cars have original miles like that. And, how can you say that they do? Well, we can only say that they do if we have bulletproof documentation that they do have low miles. Their title has to be actual miles and it has to be within the range. We have to run the VIN check on it to make sure that it shows that there wasn't any odometer setback or anything like that. If there's receipts and documentation and paperwork, and we look at all that. So we don't just willy-nilly say, oh, it shows 30,000 miles on the odometer. It must be your actual miles.
Yeah, you can't take that for gospel.
No, it could have turned over 10 times.
Right. But usually when a car is sold, there's always title mileage verification.
Exactly.
And if not, then it's a crapshoot.
Yeah, you just don't know, and you have to say true mileage unknown.
Right.
And because a lot of times back in the days, especially in Pennsylvania, they would take a car that was 10 years and older and mark it exempt. Because mileage at 10 years and older has no legal bearing.
Well, it only had 5-digit odometers, too, for how many decades.
Exactly. So check that Impala out when you get a chance on our website, classicautomall.com. And last but not least, the 1964 Dodge Dart 270 two-door hardtop, medium blue over blue, restored and updated, 225 cubic inch slant 6. So it's a goer. Upgraded A904 automatic, upgraded suspension, and another one with front disc brakes. So that's some of our new arrivals this week.
That's a compact car that's probably the size of most what they call full-size cars these days.
Isn't that the truth? I mean, it's funny when you rent a car and they say full-size and you look at it and you go...
Hyundai Sonata?
Yeah, that doesn't look very full-size. So we were going to, this week, and due to no fault of his, but a fault of mine, we were going to have Scott Pruitt on and talk about his 2023 Toyota GR Corolla Marizo Edition that we have for sale that's actually located on the other coast. It's on the West Coast. at his place in Central California, but I forgot to call him.
Oh no!
and I sat down this morning and I hated to just call him at the last minute. And I sat down this morning at the desk here to kind of prep for the show, and then I went, oh man,
yeah. On a day when Steve's not here,
it would have been a perfect day.
Yeah.
So,
but what would it have been like 5 a.m. there to call him? I don't know.
Yeah,
even though he's a grape farmer, I don't know how that would have gone over.
I probably wouldn't have gone over well. So, but his Toyota Corolla Morizo edition, these things are little light. I mean, they're just bad to the bone. They 775 original miles. They got 300 horsepower with a turbo, inline 3 turbo, 6-speed manual, 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Weighs like 3,100. It's a true pocket rocket. And so we'll have him on next week, and I promise I'll get him on, and I'll make sure and remember to do what I'm supposed to do and call him. And
The Classic Auto Mall Show with their host, Stewart Howden.